shocking reminder what happened on Bengaluru last New Year when we saw instances of mass molestation on Brigade Road, which is one of the most popular and one of the business districts in the city, in the Bengaluru city. And now we're hearing of another molestation case that has come to light, and we believe the police was slow to register a complaint and respond to the victim and her husband. Let's go across to Pooja Prasanna now for the latest. Pooja, what happened? Details first. All right. I believe we're also getting a reaction from the victim's husband in this case. Let's listen into that and then we go across to Pooja for more details.
I'm directly telling you, they are assaulting girls.
Okay. What happened? What happened? What time?
It was 8 seconds more to go. I was also enjoying. She was also enjoying. But the boys who came behind or forward, they are inserting their hands wherever they want.
Okay.
Not for boys. They are inserting their hands to girls.
Okay.
What's there in it? It's wrong thing.
Okay, where the
there
police?
No security.
Okay.
Police are there.
Okay.
What can they do?
When you complain, did the police take any action?
Nothing they took, sir. They are trying to just throw up the things and they are telling that you go.
All right, let's go across to our reporter Karthik. Karthik, details of this incident. You have the husband of the victim saying that there were people who were molesting girls. There were other victims as well. The police was slow to respond. What do we know about this incident? What is the police telling you?
Concrete incident indeed, Parikshit. Now, I was at the spot yesterday during a New Year celebration, and this woman was apparently groped and molested in the mob last year. And despite heavy security presence, the cops did not take the victim's complaint seriously, and they were just trying to convince them, saying that to go to the police station or perhaps after some time, and they asked them to go to the side of the road, and they did not take the complaint seriously. And this is again happened in the same place where alleged mass molestation had taken place last year. Now, in this place, around 50 women personnel and more than 50 CCTV cameras and drone cameras were also placed. So now this goes on to show that despite all these security measures, molesters still get to go out on the loose in Bengaluru. Hello?
So 15,000 policemen on the streets of Bengaluru. They were taking all precautions to make sure there is not a repeat of what happened last year. But we're still looking at this complaint. The family also alleging that the police was slow to respond, and this is something that you're also picking up, that they try to discourage the complainant from filing an FIR initially. What happens next? Have the accused been identified? Is the police now collecting all the CCTV footage?
Yeah. Parikshit, right now, around the latest news that we are getting right now is that around 6 men have been arrested in different cases for misbehavior. Now, regarding this case, I spoke to the victim's husband recently, and he said that he will go and he'll go forward and lodge a complaint. Now, yesterday, if you would like to see, when he was raising a hue and cry about this on the spot, the police were literally it happens, and they showed a very careless attitude. And you can see I've taken a video of it too, and they were least worried about what happened to them. And even when the victim's husband tried showing that these were the men, please stop this. But even then, the cops did not show any form of response to their complaint. And so now, he will be filing a complaint at the earliest, and many other people are also expected to file a complaint. Now, we also said that there were many other women who complained of such harassment and groping, but the cops did not show any form of response whatsoever.
So this is shocking that despite so much awareness, despite so many instances of harassment of women and crimes against women, and what happened on last New Year's Eve, the police still wasn't prepared, and there are so many complaints coming in from Brigade Road. Is that true?
Yes, indeed, Parikshit. But when compared to last year, this time around, the police were more prepared in terms of the personnel that were there. But in terms of the attitude, no, they weren't prepared. Last year again, this year they had more policemen, they had more cameras, they had drone cameras. But what happened was before the New Year celebrations actually started, the crowd was in control. I was there at the spot. But after New Year celebration started, the crowd went berserk, and the cops just stepped aside and said, "Yeah, you go ahead," and all hell broke loose. And that was the time when this molestation took place. You can see the victim's husband also saying that it was just 8 seconds prior to the New Year celebrations where the molestation happened. That was when the crowd went berserk, and the cops didn't do anything. They just stepped aside and allowed the New Year celebration, and that was when the mob actually set in.
Right. Thanks very much. Thanks very much, Karthik, for joining us with that update. Okay. All right. Karthik saying that he's waiting for more updates from the police on... Yeah. On that note, we take a short break here. Back with much more.